Hello and welcome back to another episode of the Goblin Ringleader podcast. And today we're going to be playing a modern league. Very excited. We're prepping for NRG next weekend. Just came back from an RCQ at Borsat Gaming. Ended up going 1-4, but that's how it goes. You can't always win them. And we played against a lot of really good players. My friend Brandon and Darren, and three of my friends. Friend Frank Caputo, who runs the Tales from the Tap podcast. You should go check that out if you enjoy limited content. Tales from the Tap podcast, Frank Caputo, top aided. My buddy Brandon Carini, who beat me round 2 when I was undefeated, was really good. Playing a really good deck, mono or black red madness. It was really sweet. And then my buddy Darren was playing blue white tempo. All three of them top aided. Not sure yet who was able to take it down, but we're here playing some modern, prepping for the NRG next weekend. I'm super excited. We tweaked the lands a little bit. We have a couple one-ofs. We have Creator Maker back in the list, Horde Master, Sting Scourger. Besides that, we got the basic stuff. We're testing out Torch Courier, just seeing whether or not it's worth it. You can give something haste. It's another way to give your Snoop haste. This just seems interesting. Grub, Taster, Mogmobs back in the list. Sideboard, we got Dampening Spheres, Vexing Baubles, Soul Guide Lanterns, Disruptor Flutes, and Fatal Pushes. So let's jump into a league and see how it goes. Modern. Modern Showcase didn't go super well for us. 100 play points, 1-1 Jund. Let's jump into it. I love playing Modern. It's my favorite format. I call it my baby. I really enjoy it. It's I think the best format to play, especially definitely the best format to brew in, that's for sure. Let's play a match. The deck feels very strong. I think this is an example of the power of Birthing Ritual is insane. We have the ability to do some really degenerate things. We have, of course, turn 1 Ignoble or Thoughtseize and a turn 2 Snoop. Turn 3 Harbinger just to win. But we can also go like turn 1 Ignoble, turn 2 Birthing Ritual, play a 1-drop or Thoughtseize. Pot away the Ignoble into a 2-drop. Next turn, get some value. Just keep going up the chain. I like the deck a lot. It's in flux. The numbers are always in flux. And that's what I like about this deck. It's like a puzzle. There's so many different goblins out there that finding the right list is really difficult. So we got our opponent. I would like to go first. No, there's always a better hand. Much better. Keep this bottom Sting Scourger. Turn 1 Cavern on Goblin. Green, Ignoble. Pass it over. We go turn 2 Snoop plus Thoughtseize. Guide of Souls is fine. Ritual is interesting. I think I still like Thoughtseize first. Okay, so this is the interesting. Phelia, White Orchid. I think I take the White Orchid, as weird as that sounds. Phelia they're going to hold up Phelia next turn. We have our green source no matter what. Even if they White Orchid. I think it's the Phelia because then they can blink in the Riddler and keep it. Although if we take the Phelia, they probably White Orchid our Cavern. I think it's definitely the Phelia. And then Let's read this. One target non-basic land. If we grab a mountain, they make us grab a swamp. We could either get Birthing Ritual down, kill the Guide of Souls, or play the Snoop. I like the idea of getting the Snoop down, because the next turn, if we draw a land, we can go Munitions plus Birthing Ritual. So in that case, we take the Blood Crypt, pay 2 life, red, Snoop. Ha! That's crazy. So then we go stop in the upkeep of our turn. Pass through to them. I guess we should have taken the White Orchid Phantom. They just play an Ocelot Pride? Double Ocelot Pride, sure. I think... So upkeep, tap to target. 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 Target. Tap to 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 target. Do we want to target the Ignoble? If we target the Ignoble, we get an extra hasty dude, but the Snoop isn't untapped, but we already have the infinite dudes. Tap to target, tap to target, tap to target. Tap to target, tap to target. 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 So now we're just making sure that we make enough so that if we have to Horde Master through our deck, we can eventually make it work. 30. Okay. Target itself. One untapped Snoop. Last one can target the Ignoble. Now we have a bunch of mana to work with. We draw the Kiki Jiki. Okay, Taster off the top. Doesn't really help us. But we can go green, colorless, Birthing Ritual, black, red, munitions. Munitions kills, guide gives things flying, so we do that. Then we go to combat, la-di-da-di-da, end step triggers. Okay, we want to make sure that we do the Birthing Ritual last. Absolute worst case scenario, we use this taster to take their Riddler. Okay. Birthing ritual. So we did not find what we need. We can take munitions to kill an ocelot. We can take a taster to steal something out of their hand, which we currently know all 3 of the cards. I think we just take the taster to have... Taster takes a card out of their hand and blocks an Ocelot Pride. Sack one of these Snoops. Grab the taster. Top card is an ignoble. Taster's fine. Do we take the White Orchid Phantasm? Jesus Christ. Ugh. Take the Riddler. And then yield to all these. Yield through the turn. In the night, I hear the call. Okay. Opponent's got 2 cards in hand. 1 mystery. White Orchid is fine. No response. Yes. I'd like to grab this mountain. Another Snoop on top. No attacks. They don't want to lose a pride. I will draw. Boom. Cast the Harbinger. Yes, I would like to put a Kikijiki on top. Tap to target. Tap to target. Tap to target. Tap to target. This time, we actually can kill them. The reason we did it like that last time was if we Birthing Ritualed into a Horde Master, when all the other goblins died, we eventually flipped cards till we hit a Mog Mob, and then we could kill them. So this is enough. Now we target the Harbinger. Yes. Mog Mob. I would like to Split Bolt. Yes. Split Bolt. Yes. Split Bolt. Yes. Split bolt, 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 yes. Okay. Game 2. Kill Philly, I guess. Thoughtseize was really good there. But they didn't have any, like, removal. Fatal Push is probably better than... Torch Courier looks bad there. For sure. Grub wouldn't have been the greatest. Sting Scourger wouldn't have looked great. We want to like kill their stuff. Even if they like cheat in a Riddler, we don't want to put it back in their hand for them to recast twice more. I guess the really important thing was they didn't have a Solitude there. Maybe Bauble's actually better. You could also just like Flute on Solitude. Let's try like this. I mean, Bauble forces them to like hardcast Solitude. We also probably have Wrath of the Skies. It's all shit. Everything's shit. It's all pretty bad. I mean, Disruptor Flute can name Wrath as well. But it's a 2. We can cut Creator Maker. We can cut Horde Master. Bring in 2 flutes. Just like try like that. Make it like semi-impossible for them to wrath us. I mean, I like this hand. Doesn't super die to Wrath of the Skies. Commercial District into Snoop on 2. We could also just go Commercial District on 1. Skirk on 2. Bloodstain, fetch Surveilland. Turn 3. Double 2-drop. Pride is fine. Hey, what's up, Jared? Appreciate you being here. Hell yeah. We were talking about that. I think I go Fetch Shock, Blood Crypt. Yes. Yeah, we were talking about either lands or Eldrazi. I'm trying to think if I've ever met them in person. Definitely Solitude. Is that their IRL life, Jared? Or name in Jared? Is that their name in real life, Jared? Brain. Brain no work. Good. Could kill one Ocelot Pride right now, or I could just play the Skirk. Skirk allows me to Birthing Ritual plus munitions next turn. Yes, you have. It's the shorter Filipino, usually with Will. Oh, yeah. For sure. Cool guy. I'm really bad with Discord names. I want a ritual as soon as possible, so let's get this down. That's perfect. I can stay there. Skirk. Pass it over. Six, 7. Mountain. We could go just hardcast Sling Gang, but I think I like Ritual. Sack for a red. Munitions. Try to kill the Pride. They ephemerate it. So we can grab a Snoop or a Harbinger. Grab a Snoop. Top card's a land. Pass it over. They drew their land. Fetch Shock, Hollowed Fountain. Purge the Snoop. We take 6. It's a good draw for them. We're going to fetch our Swamp. Get down a Sling Gang. Sack Sling Gang, grab Mogmob. Block 1, shoot 3. So block the Pride, or block a token. Shoot 3. Block 2. Take 4. Yeah, they got this one. Grab Mogmob, pass it over. Oh. Block, 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 block. Yes. Shoot. 1, 2, 3. Take 4. Good game, opponent. Well played. I mean, that's just an example of them having cats. I don't think Bauble's a mistake. Flute's not as good. I think it's probably just push. 2 Bauble, 2 push. 3 push. I think the Thoughtseize plan is really good. Creator Maker's removal. Also, just like fluting Solitude is really good. It's tough. Let's put the Horde Master back in for the ritual value. We're going to be on the play, so we can do some pretty crazy things. Seven, 31 creatures, so we still have enough for rituals on average. Hey, what's up, Derek? Appreciate you being here. No, don't apologize, Derek. We're having fun. Yeah, it was like, I think that on the draw, we're less worried about their aggro plan. So we bring in, like, my logic is we bring in Bauble, so then they this is both of our Mog mobs. We'll try it though. Because we don't care about their aggressive plan, we're trying to combo kill them because I think that they can outrace us. But then on the play, I think that, you know, we want the pushes. Although that logic might be very backwards. Okay. Let's go turn 1, fetch land. We're going to get a surveil. And we'll pass. Yeah, Thoughtseize could be bad. I could see that. I like the idea of like taking their payoff. They have a lot of like little dirtlers, and if they only have 1 removal spell, we can just take that, but depends how it plays out. We'll go to their end step. District. This will let us double spell the following turn. We go like Cavern, Goblin. I guess we could just get the Snoop down now. Let's get the Snoop down in case we blind flip a Kiki Jiki. This shit might be bad here. Or this. This is another reason to get the Snoop down. We just force them to have removal on curve. Pending is fine. This way we get to keep our ritual at least. Arena, green, red, ritual. We could play Mog Mob to kill both their creatures here, but I think it's better just to start looking for another Snoop right away. Could grab Expert. Expert kills Pride. It's either Snoop or Expert or Crater Maker. Crater Maker we can't sack right now. Just force them to have it, and that's perfect. Purge is fine. We're running them out of removal, which is important. I think I like just get the Mog Mob down. Go to the end step, trigger, look at the cards. I think we just grabbed a Snoop. Like we could sack the Mog Mob to kill their board, but Snoop blocks Pride, so if they don't have removal, they don't attack. That's a big tell. Yep. And if they have that, we'd much rather them do that than kill our birthing ritual. So this is good. We can just go black, red, red. Yeah, I could probably play the fair game. I just like the chances of them having all this removal is pretty low, and eventually they're going to run out of it. Bog them. I agree, Jared, though. I can definitely grind with this deck. Another Purge. Raven Charm, destroy an enchantment. Okay. Guide is fine. 4. This is 9. The thing is, I think if they have this much removal, 1, 2, 3, I think that they beat like my fair game plan pretty well. But I could definitely be wrong. I was gonna sack Bogart to the birthing ritual. Yeah, I could have wrathed their board 1000%. That's fair. Yeah, no, but that's why we got, you got to lose in order to win. I'm trying to learn what I can. And sometimes all you can do is punt a couple times in order to learn how to win, not how to not lose next time. So now I can go. Oh, it's tough because I have to shock this. So they did have Wrath. I would like to shoot this and this. I thought they chose their targets. When you do. Good game, opponent. Well played. Well played, opponent. Well played. Block a 1-1. Did. Well, that's how it goes. I felt like this was a pretty good matchup. Post board, that's how it goes. It's a reflexive trigger. Yep, that's what yeah. That's reading the card explains the card. GG, but so disrespectful with the copies. I have a line where I don't hit Harbinger, but instead have a run Horde Master. I flip off the. But instead of a run the Horde Master, I flip off the ritual, and if I put it in play, I can exile my deck one card at a time until I hit a sack outlet. So So I was just playing to that out. I would sorry, I wasn't trying to be disrespectful. Opponent said, GG, but so disrespectful with the copies. And they said, ... so bad that you feel like you can waste other people's time. I have a line where I don't hit Hardbringer. I said, I have a line where I don't hit Hardbringer, but instead I have a run Malt Hordemaster. I flip off the ritual. And if I put it in play, I can exile my deck one card at a time to hit a sack outlet. So I was just playing that out. Sorry, I wasn't trying to be disrespectful. But 40 tokens. I needed to flip most of my deck and still have enough to drain. I'm sorry. It was not meant to be rude. I get your anger and I'm sorry. Promise I was playing to win. All right, opponent was very mad about game one making so many tokens. I mean, the Hordemaster line is weird, where you flip your deck and then you still need goblins left over after you flip your deck in order to win. So I can understand that if they just think I'm wasting time, but it's a legitimate line. I feel like crap though because I don't want them to feel like I'm wasting their time. It's tough. You don't get if you were in person, right? I could explain it, but we have to type everything out over chat, and yeah, they were. I can understand. You only have so much time to play games, and if this is like the one match they get to play tonight, I feel bad if I've wasted a lot of their time. But I was trying to play to an out, so deep breath, reset. Let's run it back. This hand is very bad. If they kill, I mean, like ritual into a snoop, but what we go turn with ignoble, turn to ignoble skirk. Well, yeah, and then the following turn we go ritual. We'll try it. The greed is real. Cavern Goblin. Green. Ignoble. Bolt the bird. Ragavan is fine. Torch Courier is interesting. Green Ignoble. Torch Courier. I don't think we attack, even though we could attack for 3. I think we want to trade with this Ragavan. I didn't know you could flick your cards online. No! Oh my god. Oh god. We just had to F6. That would not have happened if we F6'd. Land? At least they took away an ignoble for us. Okay, guide. Cast my ignoble, sure. Okay, second ritual. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana. Oh, we could have just traded with the Ragavan. It was crazy. Green, ritual. Play the Skirk. L's in the chat. 1000% L's in the chat. No 2-drops, so nothing happens. Okay, they have enough energy now to jump the Ragavan. Bombardment's very good here. 2 instant 2. Yeah, we might just concede if they kill our entire board. Yeah, it's pretty bad. Pretty bad. Good game, opponent. Well played. 4, 5, 6. Plus they throw it. Let's bring in the pushes. Cut the thought seizes. Flute can name dampening or goblin bombardment. We could just play one. Let's run it like that. I think we can outgrind them pretty easily. You know, I feel good about this matchup in general. We used to play Goblin Bombardment, and that definitely made it easier. What else? We used to play a Mog War Marshal, which was really good too. Yeah, that first match, I definitely could have played differently. This match, just not punting against the Ragavan. Commercial district. I guess turn 2, turn 3. Yeah, this is fine. It's fodder to sack. What's our best case scenario here? Blind flip, Kiki-Jiki, Harbingers on top. There's a couple best case scenarios here. I think we go fetch shock. The Blood Crypt. Get the Snoop down. It's a lightning rod for removal. If they have removal, then we go Birthing Ritual Ignoble. I mean, they tapped out. That's really good for us. Horde Master is also pretty good for us. We can go play Scalding Tarn. Fetch basic mountain. Play Skirk. Play Ignoble. Sack Skirk. Storm. Combat. Attack like this. Exalted. Push. Then we eat that. We could have fluted the Flage, but we don't know if they have it. Exactly this situation. Raven Charm's good too. Bloodstained Mire. Kind of want to hold the Trawler to cast and exile their yard after they cast a Flage. Also, I can just name Flage, make it 7 mana out of the bin. Let's go black, red. I guess we do fetch. Black, Trawler. Bog you. Then we go Birthing Ritual. Go to combat. I mean, if they want to trade to this Skirk, I'm okay with that. They do want to trade. It's a good sign for us. End step trigger. We can do Taster. I guess attacking with that Skirk was stupid because Taster could look at all the cards out of their hand. We could grab Grub. I think I like grabbing Grub. Sack Trawler, grab Grub, pick up Snoop. No pass. Okay, opponent. They have the discharge, sure. We already replaced our Snoop. They have Pyro, sure. They kept the last card in their hand. That's interesting. Oh, they pitched another Pyro. That's what it was. Red. Guess red. Snoop. Another Snoop on top. Snoop. Sling Gang. We can't take that one. Raucous Theater. No response. Bin that. Mog Mob. That's really good. We have no Harbingers in play. I don't think we want to do it just yet. So let's go cancel. Let's go to the end step. Mog Mob, Munitions, Horde Master, Sling Gang. We only grab Mog, Munitions, or Horde Master. I think I like Sack Ignoble. Grab Horde Master. Fog on top. These are 3/3s. Pass it over. This feels like a Flage to me. They go to 16. A Johnny. Makes a deed. Rather this guy's X is 1. And they pay the energy, sure. I get access to 6 mana worth of cards. All they keep is a Pyro. But they get rid of the Ritual. Draw. Cavern on Goblin. No cards in their hands. That doesn't help us. We do have 6 mana worth of cards here. Colorless. Get the Taster down. Red, black, black. Trawler. Bog you. Pass it over. No attacks. We draw. Munitions. We should have done this in the beginning of combat. I guess before this resolves. Flash and Disruptor Flute. Name Season Pyromancer. Shoot Season Pyromancer. Then we'll play this. Yield. Attack. Purge one of them, sure. Bombardment, perfect. It's almost even better. 1, 2 surveillance in play. Combat. This is the same amount as if I attacked with everything. Ragavan's fine. End step I'll fetch. Not pay life. Draw. Combat. Declare attacks. There's the Flage. That's fine. And this I get to kill my munitions. No. That's pretty good. We're chilling. Thraben Charm, bog me. Hasty Flage. Oh, this is bad. I go to 1. No, I'm dead because they throw it at me. Good game, opponent. Well, don't be like me. Learn from my mistakes. Don't punt. I'm going to run to the bathroom and I'm going to be right back. Oh, this is the list. Fine, we're back. Oh. I fed the cats. I used the bathroom. Let's keep going. 0-2 currently, but I believe take the losses early, win out. That's the strategy. I believe in us. Even if we punted a lot. Sure. Awesome Mountain. Mako on 1. Well, then now we really don't want to turn 1 Thoughtseize. We'll try to take away their enabler. Well, we'll take the bolt. Get back-to-back lands. If they drew another land, then we put the Phoenix into the graveyard. We're really helping them. Yeah. The next turn, if we get a surveil land this turn and fetch a basic next turn. Bin another Phoenix? No, bin another Wooded Foothills. Go to the end step here. Faithful Suiting is going to make this big. They're going to bring this Phoenix back. 5, 6, 7. This is exactly a 2-turn clock. Wow. I choose not to activate the Detective's Phoenix. Oh, this is not the Flamewave Phoenix. This is Detective's Phoenix. I understand it now. Let's go to the next turn. Oh, I didn't fetch. It's okay. We still have agents here. This is only 6. The issue is we also have to bog them. Mountain. If we had a green source here, would it be any better? Bog, target them. All right, did they draw removal? One time. Hardcast Phoenix, we take 3 in the air. Very interesting. All right, can we fade removal for one more turn? We need either a cavern or another arena. Lands that are untapped that do not cost life. So this time I'm going to go to blocks, block. Before damage, I messed this up with the Ragavan last round. Shoot like this. Bolt my face. Cycle the hollow one. The Mako's going to grow to 2. Huh? That'll do it. It'll survive, and I'll take 2 and I'll die to Xaxes. Well played, well played. Land on top. I feel like the draw another card function is purposely turned off, and that's kind of a good thing. To the sideboards. Fatal Push, pretty good here. Thoughtseize. Oh, hell no. Get it out of here. Soulguide Lanterns, good here. Torch Courier. Hell no. We're learning that we do not want Torch Courier. And what's one card we don't want here? Horde Master. We're not really trying to be aggressive. Let's try it like this. Yes, I would like to go first. I mean, I like this hand. Turn 1, surveil and pass. Go to their end step. Burning Inquiry. Sure, you got rid of my Taster, Fatal Push, and Ignoble, but you gave me another Ignoble. And that's basically it. Oh, they put some good cards in the bin. Exile 8 other cards. Okay. District, tapped, surveil. Another land on top. One, two, three. I think I'd rather bin that. It's a good card. We can go Swamp. Birthing Ritual. I really don't care about the rest of this hand. I just need to get this Birthing Ritual down. Goblin Lore's fine. Pitching a bunch of stuff. One Blazing Ruala. Looks like they pitched three lands. Hollow one. All right, one hollow one. Okay, so we can go Creator Maker, crack, kill the hollow one. Or we could just play Trawler. I think we want our second green source. I think I'm gonna bog. Bog you. Go to the end step. No response. We could Harbinger, put Grub on top. We could just grab a Snoop too. Harbinger, put Grub on top. Next turn we go land. Creator Maker sack, kill Hollow One. Kind of like just Snoop. Snoop can find us other stuff. Pass it over. Pass to their end step. Another Burning Inquiry. Sure, we draw Kiki Jiki. We still have the Creator Maker. Another Hollow One is in play. Combat for 7. I'll go to 10. Go to mine. Play the Scalding Tarn. We fetch a mountain. Go to 9. Grab the mountain. Ignoble on top. Play Critter Maker. Block, Shatter. This is 6 coming in. I think I can afford to play this Ignoble. Okay, that was good. That was a good decision. Now we go through combat to the end step. Trigger's fine. Trawler, Sling Gang, Mob. Okay. Trawler doesn't do anything. Another Snoop isn't really helpful. Sling Gang, we can't grab. Mob. Better or worse than Crater Maker? Block, Shatter, take 6, go to 3. I guess Ignoble chumps. Take 3, go to 6. I guess if no Ignoble's gonna sack anyways, let's just turn it into a Snoop. Goblin Lore is fine. Hollow One, Marauding Mako, Vengevine. 2 second creature spell. Detectives Phoenix on a Root Walla. They can still buff it. Does that change the math? Block, shatter. This is 5. If they pump here, they can't pump here. 6. Is this a situation where I just fatal push? I believe Bestow will just come into play if you fizzle the target. Okay, so we want to go to blocks first. Crater Maker on Hollow One. Conspicuous Snoop on Sack. Blow this up. So depending what they do, they pump the one on the Snoop. Okay. So now we'll sack, because this is 3, 7. I go to 2. Sack to kill the Root Walla. I keep the Snoop. Take 7. 2. Now I have, what is it? 8 looks at a Harbinger. 9 looks now. Go to the end step. No attacks. Trigger's fine. There's the Harbinger. Sack a Snoop. Harbinger in a play. No response. Yes. The last Kiki-Jiki always hides for me to scare me. Tap to target. 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 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. Target the Harbinger. Changing the top card, yes. To the Smog Mob. I would like to sack to shoot. Like to sack to shoot. Sack to shoot. Sack to shoot. Sack to, and we win! Insane. Okay. Soul Guide Lantern doesn't do anything. Brings back like the bestow stuff, I guess. Ooh, Vexing Ball can turn off Hollow One, maybe? Question mark? Question mark? Bobble can't be better. Can't be better, right? We can flute on Hollow One. None of that sounds good. Let's just run it back. Definitely not this hand. This one's a little bit better. Bottom Sling Gang. I mean, putting Vengevine in play is pretty strong. So that was one of the things that got me into Modern, was looking at like Vengevine lists back in the day. Hasty Flameblade Adept. Another Hasty Flameblade Adept. Vengevine Attack. That was pretty good. No, we're not going to mess this up again. This is a black source, so we can get this commercial district. Bauble. If you were a Soul Guide Lantern, I would have been super excited there. Cavern on Goblin. Mog War Marshal, where are you when I need you? I need to put you back in the deck. Oh, geez. 4, 8, 12. I just straight up die? That's pretty crazy. I guess this is like the one matchup where Chalice on one would have been pretty good. All right, I'm at 1. Shrug. Yeah. Queen. Ignoble. Menace sometimes just reads unblockable. Trawler, munitions, Sling Gang. Sack the Skirk, munitions. Munitions, kill one of these Flameblade Adepts. Still very much so die. Goblin Lore? Hardcast Phoenix that flies? Flashback looting also does it. Good games, well played. Yeah, Flameblade Adept, Amonkhet, uncommon, absolute monster. Super cool to see these cards. Whew. From some of my favorite sets of all time. Double block here, die. Block here, don't have enough blockers to block there, die. Really good games. Well played. Okay. 0-3. Can we get a win at this point? It's like, can we get a win? I believe in us. I think that this is just like bad variance, and you know, that's how it goes. I think that sometimes all you can do is take a deep breath, reset, take another deep breath, reset again. Because losing is part of the game. You know, each of these players lost a lot in order to win. And, you know, we have to take our losses as they come. It's the best thing you can do as a Magic player is accept your losses when you lose and then just keep jamming. Because eventually the variants will come back around and help you win. What did we learn? We learned that Torch Courier is probably not the greatest. Collection. Torch Courier could probably just be another Skirk. Horde Master kind of didn't feel the greatest there. I mean, against Boros, it helped us grind, that's for sure. Creator Maker was able to kill a hollow one. That won us a game. Sting Scorcher's okay. I mean, not having a second grub was huge. We really wanted a second grub. Yeah, just like small things like that. We both have Slinging and Kiki-Jiki in our hand. I don't think it's worth it. This hand's a lot better. 2 lands. Thoughtseize Trawler. Bottom of Skirk. We don't want too many 1-drops. Let's go fetch. Shock. Stomping Ground. Get an Ignoble down. This means next turn we can go Thoughtseize plus play a 2-drop. See what they're doing. Affinity A. Double weapons manufacturing. And engineered explosives. This is tough. I mean, if we take the EE, they can't cast anything. Sink is a land. EE is also another way for them to blow up their board. This hand really sucks against them, I'll be honest. We could take Kappa. I'll take the E because it's the payoff for their 2 weapons manufacturings. It's tough. Arena. Creator Maker. Pass it over. Because their Saga is going to let them start doing stuff. If they draw, or if they have their sink. So, if they're willing to bolt themselves, they can start making constructs. And then, because the constructs enter, this is fine. Okay, we go. Ba-da-ba-dum-boom, ba-da-ba-dum-boom, ba-da-ba-dum, bang, here I am, man. Yeah, I can give you what you want, but you got to get a hold of me. I got some good fun, you got some monster. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I come around the down like a dozen. Sack the Critter Maker. Grab the Grub. Grub triggers. Targets the Critter Maker. Puts it back in my hand. I think I'm fine with this. Play Arena. Do we hardcast in game? It's kind of crazy to think about. No, I think what we do is we go Critter Maker. Sure, that's fine. This means they're not making a construct this turn. Trigger. I would not like to do this. Trigger. Oh, that's amazing. We can take Taster, look at two of the 3 cards. That's really tough. So close. Okay. Sack Ignoble. Grab a Snoop. Top card. So if we grab a Taster there instead of the Snoop, I don't know. It's tough. Both ways is tough. Oh, we know there's a Kappa there. Never mind. So we know Thoughtcast, Kappa, weapons manufacturing. Thoughtcast, sure. Two, three, four, five, six. They can play. They can just tap out for Kappa here. Yeah. That makes sense. That makes sense too. I will lose this mana, that's fine. I don't think hasting the Sling Gang helps me. Trawler, Snoop, Mog, Mob, Sting, Scourger. I think it's just the Snoop. Explosives on 0. I don't know why they wouldn't have cast the other weapons manufacturing before now. We know it's the only card besides Kappa they have left in their hand that we know about. Yeah, but they want to give me an extra look with my Snoop? No, this makes more sense. Okay, so I can go Arena of Glory, Exert, make a red, black, munitions with haste. Target. Nope. Cast a Skirk with haste. Combat. Attack with everything. Sack to kill the Skirk, probably? No. Sure, that's fine. Let's go to the end step. I get to grab a Snoop. Horde Master's on top. There's the capo. So they are going to let me look at an extra card. And I'll take the extra card all day. Exert, cast Troller. Holy crap. Geeky on top. Exile your graveyard. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know if we get to win just yet, but we get to do some stuff, that's for sure. 6, 12, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have to make enough. Or we can move Sling Gang. Worst case scenario. We just don't want to make our opponent mad like we made our first opponent mad by making 40. Okay, so yeah, this is Modern. Modern is a crazy combo format where players are trying to win as fast as possible. A lot of different ways. There's always like the control and mid-range decks, but like I'm playing a combo variant of Goblins where Snoop has all activated abilities of the top card of our library if it's a Goblin. You also play with the top card of your library revealed, and you can cast the top card of your library if it's a Goblin creature card. Sorry, Goblin card. And then Kikijiki says tap to create a token that's copy of target non-legend you control, except it has haste. Snoop's not a legend. Because this doesn't say another, it just says non-legendary. Snoop can target itself, making a hasty copy of itself. We can do that infinite times. Now we can go to them. They get to do this. That's fine. They go to 10. Now when we go to the end step, we get a trigger, and we have the ability to look at the top 7 cards of our library. Usually this is a very easy combo. You go turn 2 Snoop, turn 3 Harbinger. Harbinger is a goblin that puts a goblin on top of your library. You put the Kikijiki on top. And you basically do exactly what you just saw me do, where you tap to target the Snoop over and over and over again, depending how many copies you want for whatever line you're trying to go to to win. Oh yeah, if you're just talking about like what is this like thing, this is Mtgo, Magic the Gathering Online. It was created in like 2000, 2002, 2001, roughly around there. Now we sack one of these, not the original. And then we grab this Harbinger. And then we go no response. Yes. I would like to put a Mog Mob on top. I would like to shoot you for 3. This is the original Magic client. It's called Mtgo, and it allows you to play like older formats that aren't on Arena. We call it Spreadsheet Simulator because it kind of looks like just a bunch of spread. Like these are all like pictures, and they're all just rotating 90 degrees, but we all know what they do. Okay, getting a crazy game 1 win here. Yeah. So Vexing Bauble, pretty decent against them. Dampening Sphere is not good. Disruptor Flute is decent. We can name Closet Gix. We can name Engineered Explosives. Thoughtseize is very good against them. I don't think Munitions Expert does actually anything. Along the same line, I don't think Sting Scourger does enough. Torch Courier is the card we've cut in every match so far. Okay, well, you gotta test it, you know. I have a good friend that I trust who gave me the idea of playing Torch Courier, and I wanted to test it because he's really good at creature decks. Go to ours. Jesus, this is gonna be a good game. We're gonna fetch shock, stomping ground. Yes. Wall. Pass it over. We do like have to grind through a saga. Go to ours. We can go Wooded Foothills. Fetch. We already have a black source, so we probably just get our mountain. Yeah, let's save as much life as we can. Wait. Get down this first ritual. Pass it over. Explosives on 1 does work. Blow up the bauble, sure. Now they can cast all their stuff. It's funny too because EE used to be like a really like heavily played card in Modern, and it's been out of like the sun for a while. Okay, now we get to do some really cool things. Arena. Oh, we only have 1 green source, so it was right to do that thing a couple turns ago. Interesting. Yeah, because if we fetch shocked, we could have gone double spell this turn. Very interesting. Yeah. This Get another ritual down. Pass it over. We can do some crazy things next turn. Just might be a little bit too late. I mean, if Affinity's big, we probably should also play a Trash Master in the main. Oh, they grabbed an Opal for a Kappa? Sure. They didn't grab the Closet Gix, which makes me feel like they have a Closet Gix in hand. Horde Master. Play this. Yeah. We can go Birthing Ritual. Horde Master. Go to the end step. Triggers, no response. We can sack this for a Harbinger. Harbinger can put something else on top like that. I would like to sack this. Harbinger. Layer the triggers so that the Harbinger trigger happens last. Stomping Ground is gone. Yes, I would like to use this ability. We can put a Sling Gang on top. No response. We see Grub, Geeky, Sling Gang, Taster. I would like to sack this. It's whether or not we want to look at a card or creatures in play. Sling Gang makes 2 dudes. Last trigger. Kiki Jiki. Okay. Do we want to grab an Ignoble? Block, sack, drain, gain. We can also just get a Kiki in play. Then next turn we can go Hardcast, Harbinger, Hierarch. 3 looks at a Snoop. I can give it haste in the end step. Get the Kiki in play. Pass it over. Tormod's Crypt is fine. So this is currently a 6/6. Whip Flare A. That does feel pretty good. Hey, what's up, Stoney? Appreciate you dropping in. How's your day going? Just got done sleeping at the first part of Goblins? Hell yeah. Yeah, no, it's going good. We played an RCQ today. It didn't go our way, but that's how it goes. We went 1-4 with some really good wins, but then, some tough losses. That's how it goes. And then we're playing a league with the new modern list, and we're currently 0-3 in this league, playing against Affinity, and we won game 1, seeing if we can get the match here. Yeah, no, I'm having a great weekend. It's nice to just chill and relax. First time I got to play an RCQ in a while. Sting Scorcher would have been good there. Fatal Push doesn't really do much. I can just play munitions. I guess a couple munitions. Just because. Thoughtseize would have been better than Sting Scorcher. Truly how it goes, and my night's going well. Hell yeah. I'm glad to hear it, bro. This is probably the last the last match of the night, so I'm glad you got to jump on for had a good time. My girl's on her way home from a baby shower for her friend, so let's shock this in first so we don't mess up the sequencing at all. Wobble. Definitely not concede. Yield. EE on 1. Pinnacle Emissary, sure. Cast all the spells into the Pinnacle Emissary, sure. Crypt. Wobble. Opal. All right, so now we can go Cavern, Goblin, red, Snoop. Sling Gang on top, pass it over. And this is what this deck is supposed to do. Berser Beast. You're supposed to be able to turn 3 combo people, but Pithing Needle's pretty good. Pithing Needle is pretty good. We do have a decent backup plan, though. Do they name Kiki Jiki? Sometimes you name Kiki Jiki, and that's not how this combo works. But we do have a Shatter in the deck. You can use the Harbinger to put the good job, opponent. You knew how to do it. Crater Maker on top to shatter the Pithing Needle. And we can use Mog Mobs to shoot down the drones. Draw. Oh my god, the Crater Maker's on top. That's actually crazy. All right, I think we just go Arena of Glory. Red, Crater Maker. Then we go to combat, attack, and just pass. I don't think they have Stifle. Snoop, there he is. There's the Kappa. They tapped out, which is exactly what we wanted to see. Go to their end step. In their end step, destroy a colorless non-land permanent. This was our 1 out, by the way. So the fact that we drew it is kind of crazy. Top card. Let's play this fetch first. Black, red, Harbinger. No response. Yes. Kiki Jiki. Tap to target. Tap to target. Tap to target. 3 times 6 is 18. So you have to make 6 token copies. We'll make 1 extra for good measure. Harbinger. No response. Yes. I would like to put this Mog Mob on top. Then I would like to sack. Then I would like to sack. Then I would like to sack. Oh my god, we won a match! We are 1-3. But you know what? This match has been a lot of, or this league has been a lot of fun, even with all the losses. Round one we played against Blue White Flicker, and we won game one. We lost games 2 and 3. Round two we punted really bad against Boros in both of our games. So that was round two. Round three we played up against. What did we play last round? I'm trying to remember. It wasn't Affinity. It wasn't Boros. It wasn't Blue White. What did we board? Oh yeah, that was the other thing. I wanted to work on the sideboard. Flutes felt pretty bad. I felt like Flutes kind of should have been Chalice. Oh, it was that's right. It was Vengevine, Mad, like discard stuff. Chalice. And versus them, I really wanted Chalice on one. But I'm a sucker for Chalice of the Void. If I ever lose, I'll try to come up with any excuse to put Chalice back in my board. But, I mean, these are the changes that I would make. I'd probably cut the Torch Courier, go up to the second Grub. Fiddle around with these slots a little bit. Crater Maker's good, like we saw there. Horde Master's good. But I also want to add back in the Trash Master. Trash Master is really good in this meta right now because Affinity is so big. Maybe we just trim down to one taster. We have a bunch of ways to pick it up with the Grub. We could also play 3 Thoughtseize. We like the 3 Fatal Push in the board. And then also Sting Scourger, Horde Master, Crater Maker. I think out of those 3, Horde Master is probably the one that can go. And in its place, maybe I can put in either another Snoop, or I can put in Mog War Marshal, because I was really missing Mog War Marshal against the in the aggressive matches. Just having like basically a fog is huge. So 1 Mog War Marshal, 1 Crater Maker, 1 Sting Scourger, 2 Grub, Trash Master. This feels better. I think this feels a little bit better. And it's always under, that's the cool thing about Modern. There's so many cards. Everything you play is always under construction. Chalice, Dampening Sphere, Lanterns. I don't know. I mean, Living End is a thing right now. It's tough. But again, we're going to keep working on it. I really appreciate y'all being here. Thank you so much for watching. My girl's about to get home, so I want to go make sure everything's looking nice for her. But if you enjoy Goblins content, if you enjoy listening to me ramble, hit like and subscribe. Use this way to support the channel, and it's free. If you want to do more, support the channel, $1 a month gets your name read out on every stream. And we have all those members over on the Patreon, and if you want to go support me on the Patreon, it really means the world to me. We're going to be doing merch soon. We got custom playmats coming, stickers, all sorts of cool things. So you can go subscribe for free to get a part of the Discord, and I'll see you in there. Till next time, have a beautiful day. Stony, thank you so much for being here. Be Cure Beast, Jared Munsterman, Ruling Goblin Guide. Who else? Derek, always good to see you guys in here. Thank you so much for dropping in. Until next time, I hope you have a beautiful day. Peace.